that in a multi-channel world, so if we want to talk to our customers, then we need to be on many more platforms than maybe we thought we were on, or we needed to be on even a few years ago. So at the top of the funnel, we're inspiring cold audiences with the solution and our brand, and how that can transform their lives. So typically we're in storytelling mode. We're painting a picture of how what we do can be really transformative for them and for the needs, the desires, and the problems that they have. In the middle of the funnel, where consumers are researching and evaluating their options, we're in education mode. So we're highlighting the features and benefits of our product and how they set us apart from other solutions in the market. And at the lower end of the funnel, when people are at the point of making a purchase decision, we're in convincing mode. So we're overcoming purchase objections. We're introducing concepts such as urgency and scarcity in order to encourage and to convince somebody to purchase from us right now. And the other thing about the funnel is that in a multi-channel world, so if we want to talk to our customers, then we need to be on many more platforms than maybe we thought we were on, or we needed to be on even a few years ago. The big ad platforms, 83% of all ad spend in Western markets is spent on just two big ad platforms, so Facebook and Google. However, there are lots and lots of consumers that are increasingly not on those platforms, and if we want to address them, then we need to be active on other platforms. And another thing to think about here is that some channels are better at different stages of the funnel. So for example, a search engine doesn't generate demand. It's very much at the lower and maybe mid stages of the funnel, whereas social platforms and video and display platforms are very often great at finding people who are in market for your product but who are not actively searching for that product. So this adds a huge amount of complexity to the funnel, but is critical if we want to maximize our reach and ensure that we're talking to the right customers in the right way at the right stage of their purchase journey. And maybe one last reason to think about a funnel is around the efficiency that using a funnel can bring into your advertising campaign, into how you spend your media budget. We talk about thinking top down, not bottom up. So while most of us and most e-commerce brands are absolutely focused on the cost per acquisition or the return on ad spend at the bottom of the funnel, time and again we find that unless we invest in those mid and upper stage funnel steps, two things can happen. Either one, the lower funnel becomes incredibly inefficient in terms of the costs per action start to increase. Secondly, we max out. So in terms of the available audience, because we're not building and growing an audience through the funnel. And there are some interesting metrics here. So a cost per action, typically at the upper end of the funnel where we're going broader and we're doing different activities, can be significantly cheaper than a cost per action in the middle funnel or the lower funnel. So the cost to get somebody to buy my product could be a factor of 100 or more times more expensive than the cost to actually find somebody who's interested and engaged with my story that I'm telling about my product or my brand. The investment, typically what we see for e-commerce brands, the investment in the funnel is almost the inverse of the shape of the funnel. So very often lower funnel budgets are greater than middle funnel, and again greater than those upper funnels too.